Hello and welcome, my watermelon barbers. How you doing today? Super John Bombo here, and I've got a lot planned for you guys. We're gonna go over the hero experience. We're gonna talk about the fastest way to level up your hero, how you should level up your hero, and then we're gonna go for the fastest ever level 20 hero in the existence of Bloons TD 6. Or at least we're going to try. So, that all being said, let's talk about these heroes. And you can look at my beautiful little chart on the screen that is actually supposed to be there. Took me way longer than I wanted it to, but at least it's some decent eye candy for you guys. So what you're going to notice, you're going to see there's 4 different colors up here. There's the green, the blue, the red, and the yellow. And those are going to equate to the 4 different camps of hero experience, because heroes do not level up at the same rate every single time. Each hero is going to level up at a somewhat different rate, but there's basically 4 camps of how they're going to level up. There's Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, and Oben, the 4 left heroes over here. They're going to level up the fastest. Alright, and they're going to be the yellow line on our graph right here. It basically shows that they level up much faster, but this is really just the cost of buying the level. It's relatively the same thing. You have to pay for experience, but in this scenario, we're just counting it up as the amount of experience based on dollars. Then the next camp here is going to be the red line, so slightly more difficult to level up, but still nothing crazy. You'll probably reach level 20 or right around level 20 by the time you reach around 98, 99, and 100. That camp is going to be the Pat Fusty and Azili camp. These guys, again, are quite wonderful. They're still going to reach that level 20 by the time you're playing on Unpoppable or Chimps here, so it's wonderful. They level up a little slower, but it's still good enough for me. And you can always make them level up faster, which I'm going to show you how to do that in a little bit. The third camp, he's unique, he's special, he's blue, he's Benjamin. Alright, so Benjamin over here, he's going to be our 3rd most difficult person to level up. I don't know why they made him different than the Azili Pat camp, because it's so similar. I mean, it's like just a smidge different. I don't know if they didn't want him to reach a certain level by a certain point or something, but for some reason he costs just a little bit more or levels up just a little bit slower than everybody else. And then the last and final, hardest, biggest, beastly camp in the game is gonna be Captain Churchill and Adora. Believe it or not, they level up the exact same rate, which didn't used to be that way, by the way. They nerfed Adora by making her level up slower. Now she levels up not just at one point at like 20% slower than, I think it's 10% or 20% slower than Captain Churchill. Now they level up at the same rate. So now that we've got that covered, let's hop into a game and see how fast we can level up our hero and talk a little bit more about our hero experience. So there are a lot of ways to level up your hero, but the main way is just by putting them on the screen and letting them go. Letting them earn their experience. But there's also some other ways that you can level them up. For example, what you might be able to do is you might be able to buy their levels. So after you get them on the screen here, which we're going to do in just a second, you can realize that we can start to buy these levels, but they're very, very pricey. Usually waiting them out is going to be much more efficient for you to get that stuff going. There's only really one easy way to level up any hero, and that's with a 5th tier tower, believe it or not. So we're going to show that to you in a little bit, but for now, all I want to do is farm, so bear with me. We're going to jump back into it in just a second here. So we finally have our hero down, and it's time to start talking about how experience even works. No matter what, on every round, you're going to get the exact same amount of experience, whether you kill 1,000 balloons or you kill 0 balloons. You don't even have to be near them to get any sort of experience actually. So, that being said, trying to position them in a certain place to get more experience really does not matter whatsoever. All you do is have them on the screen for a certain amount of time. Each round is going to give a base amount of experience, and the earlier the rounds, the less experience you're going to gain. So if you throw down an Adora on round 10, and you wait 5 rounds, she might go up a level. You throw a level 3 Adora down on level 97, she might go up 2 or 3 levels, just from one round, just like that, because obviously it's exponential growth. Now, I'm not saying that you should wait to put a hero down, but waiting an extra 5 or 10 rounds might not be as bad as you probably think. That all being said, it's time, baby. We're still farming pretty freaking hard, because Adora has 3 ways that she can level up faster than usual, unlike the 2 ways that a lot of other heroes have. She, of course, can be bought. You can buy the levels by just pressing this button right here. Adora, in particular, though, this would be a very, very bad idea. Then, You can go for Adora's ability, which she'll unlock in just a little bit. You can basically sell things or sacrifice them to get some extra experience. Now, this is not a new crazy thing, but you should probably think about doing it if you want to actually do a good job here. So we're still farming just a little bit. I want to get as many banks as I possibly can going in here so I can collect some money, eventually get some 4-2 farms, and then just sell them all and level us up super duper crazy fast. So again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's probably not the world record or anything like that, but we're going to do as fast as we possibly can. Probably by around like 50 or so, we should have a level 20 hero. You can see why this is so important and so unbelievable that you can do something like this. The last and final way that you can get extra experience is with a submarine. Now, this is odd, because the Energizer sub is going to allow your hero to get extra experience. This doesn't usually matter all that much, but it will matter if you just really need to get that tiny bit of extra experience, to get that extra buff, so you get your level 20 hero before level, 96 or 97, 98 or 99 or 100, or maybe for those really strong heroes like Adora or Captain Churchill, you want to get that delicious experience so you can make them actually almost solo the rounds. It's pretty wild. So anyways, let's get back to farming. All right, guys, I think it's about that time. Let's make it happen. So to get her up to the level where she can start blood sacrificing, we'll be level 7 here. So I'm hoping that at the end of round 49, hopefully on round 50, we can start to make everything unfold. All right, now keep in mind, these are actually some pretty difficult rounds here. So we are going to struggle a little bit to get this all taken care of, but it looks pretty good for us. So the end of round 49 is there. We're going to buy level 7 here so we can get the blood sacrifice, and we're going to start sacrificing. Let's sacrifice 1. It's going to go from level 7 to level 11, just like that. Oh, baby. We're going to sacrifice again. We're going to go all the way up to level 14, just like that. We're going to sacrifice again. And she's going to go all the way to level 16 here. We've got 2 more farms to go. Let's see if we can make it happen. Oh, look at that. Kalima. We got an achievement. Boom. She's up to level 19 now. And to finish her off right here, we're going to go up to level 20. But we got to make sure we don't lose here either. Level 20. Here it is. We've got a max level Adora at round 50, baby. This is exciting. Now, I don't even need anybody else. Adora can do literally everything. Now, of course, this is not a valid strategy in most situations. Most people aren't able to afford $150,000. We're really pushing the game to its limit. But showing that it's possible to get a hero at level 20 and then just watch them absolutely annihilate these balloons is pretty interesting. So Adora, by herself, is basically just going to absolutely annihilate all this stuff. But, oh, look at that. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That was awesome. We're going to keep on going, though. We're going to try it with a different strategy with one other hero here that can't have this special blood sacrifice that allows you to just do whatever the heck you want. That seems almost like it's cheating, right? So we're going to show you the other strategy, see how fast, how high we can get our hero in a different way. So let's jump out of here. Obviously, we're going to go all the way up to probably around 80, maybe 90 with just a level 20 Adora. Buffed in a couple ways here. That's all we really need. It's kind of insane, though. I mean, we're not even buffing this girl, but we can go for a quick stronger stim. We can go for a quick, overclock or something like that and just kind of keep her in the game. Plus, using the abilities a little bit. This is why it's so ridiculous to get very high-level heroes. Once you get them going, they become straight-up annihilation machines. All right, guys, here we go. So we've got Quincy now. We're going to try and level up Quincy as fast as we possibly can. And currently, he's only at level 7, so that's really not anything too crazy. But there is one other way that you can end up leveling up your heroes just a smidge faster if you really want to get that extra experience. Focusing on this strategy as a real way to beat the game may not be the best thing ever, unless you're going to go for a high-level Adora or Captain Churchill. But for your other heroes over here, getting them up to a decent level is kind of interesting, kind of fun to see what you sort of pull off in this game. So what we're going to do for now is we are going to be farming quite a bit. I want to get an Energizer as fast as I possibly can, which an Energizer, if you guys don't know, allows you to get hero XP 50% faster, which is quite awesome, if I do say so myself. Not quite doubling your experience gain, but it's going to help you get to that level 20 mark way, way faster. Plus, every single level doesn't seem to matter all that much, but over the entire game, it really will help you out. This would be unbelievably awesome if there was a way to sort of like get your hero to like level 25 or something like that, or like, yeah, you know, something cool like that. Like there wasn't a max level of level 20, but currently, yes, there is a max level of level 20, so that's just what we're going to have to deal with here. So I sold a farm to end up getting my other fourth here just a little bit faster. It's a little bit of a weird strategy. I think it ends up saving me money, but like by like this much. So maybe not the best strategy to go for here. But now we're going to start saving up. We're going to get the Energizer in just a second here. This is a super often overlooked tower in Bloons Tower Defense 6, the Energizer. Like, what is he going to do for us? But as a support tower and a somewhat good balloon popping power tower, if you use him properly, he really can give you that extra benefit that you need to beat the game. So he's got that lead popping power, that automatic cam detection, and automatic decamo detection for decamoizing. It can decamolize the balloons, including DDTs, by the way. You should note that it does help you out in some of those weirder, some of those weirder towers that might not be DDT poppers in the first place. And then it can also give you this awesome hero experience level up thing, which, if you ask me, is pretty freaking cool. So far, you haven't really noticed anything too crazy, but now, over the course of the next 15 to 20 rounds, Quincy is going to start leveling up like crazy. Now, this may not be the best strategy ever if you plan on actually buying your way up to the highest level that Quincy can get to, like I am, but it is going to help you out in a real game where you'd like to have the Energizer, pop some balloons, get some extra, some sort of ability, something like a Blade Maelstrom combo or something like that, and just get your abilities to kind of just overload the game. That is a great, great strategy, even though it's kind of out of the box. I think a lot of people just have these certain strategies they have in their mind that they need to do because this is the best tower and this is the way it's got to go, but there's so many strategies that you do not want to underestimate. So far, Quincy, leveled up like crazy. Even if we wanted to buy this guy, we compared to Adora from last time, $11,000 for a single level. At this point, man, I mean, we're talking about a ridiculous amount of money needed. I think we're going to need close to, oh God, if I wanted to get it right now, probably close to $150,000, probably $150,000, which of course I do not even remotely have. So I'm going to be farming for a little bit. And I'm going to get back to you guys once we get to about level 15 or so, or when I have enough money where I feel like I can do it. All right, guys, I think it's about that time. We got $62,000 on round 64 here. We've got a bunch of money built up. Let's see if we can get this guy all the way up at this point. Let's go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, man, we need to sell this guy already. Can we do it? 18, 19, and he's maxed out here easily. No problem. Now we get a super-powered Quincy and a submerged sub, and we're going to just kind of see how far can we go with these two silly towers. Will he be powerful enough? And keep in mind, Quincy has some of the best abilities at level 20. It doesn't seem like much, but this ability right here ends up being overpowered as crap. A Storm of Arrows is okay, but like it helps a little bit, right? But then this guy comes back super fast, is super powerful, and owns Moabs, but also owns the balloons inside as well. I don't know why it's so good, it just is. So let's see how far we can go. The power of a level 20 hero can really get you going in here, man. This is Quincy at his best. I decided I was a little lazy and I got my Sentry Bot out here so we can end up owning all the balloons here. But he's doing a great job on round 86. And I know the Energizer's doing some stuff, but look at this guy. I mean, look at that pop count. It's crazy. You can actually see the numbers like getting blurry because they're changing so fast, you know? It's kind of awesome to look at. The first time we're going to struggle a little bit is going to be against those DDTs because these explosions might not be as powerful as we want them to be. We're going to see. I think we could beat the first round, but round 95, I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned, to say the least. But we're going to watch this all the way through here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go until we die. Can we make it? I hope that we can make it to round 100 here, but I haven't even, you know what? Let's buff this guy just like a little bit. I don't want to go crazy, but like, let's at least get him some stronger. You know what? Let's perma-frickin' brew him. Let's see what he can do. Give me to round 100, Quincy. I know you want to. Should we? All right, no, I'm not going to go all the way. I'm not going to ultra boost him, but I am just going to overclock him a little bit and see what he can do here. Do not underestimate your heroes. If you get them up to level 20, buff them just a tiny baby bit, they can end up being the best asset in the entire game. Who cares about your other towers? If your hero can solo the entire game by himself, let him do it. Don't underestimate your heroes. That's all I really have to say. All right, first DDT, no problem, man. Second set of DDTs on round 93. Let's see what they can do. Round 92, excuse me. Look at that explosion damage, though. Whoa. That's crazy. He's almost at 1 million power. Here we go. Ooh, that was DDTs? That was DDTs? Are you kidding me? Oh, man, remember how I said DDTs might be an issue? I freaking lied. I freaking lied to you guys. I'm sorry for being a big, fat, phony liar right now. The only thing that might be able to take us down at this point is got to be around 98 or 100. Only way we're going to lose. I don't see anything else happening, but to be honest, it's looking so good at this point. If they can't even get past, like, right here or here, you know this game's going our way. This is without the overclock. This is without any other random buffs. I didn't even get him jungle drums in here. Technically, he doesn't even really have, like, I mean, he's got his own... Oh, here we go. Look at this. DDTs, maybe. Maybe. All right. A little bit worse than I anticipated. So one other thing that I actually don't know the answer to, if you guys want to answer this for me in the comments below, this would be wonderful. If you guys don't know, the overclock is going to end up being affected by how much a tower costs, right? But for a hero, I don't know if it affects how long the overclock is going to last if you spend money on him or if you don't spend money on him at all. Just like, is he worth a certain amount of money or did you not spend enough money on him? I like to think that the overclock is gonna last almost the entire time here, but not quite the entire time, which means the money that we spent here might matter a little bit. Does it matter because he is a level 20 hero? I don't know. Around 98, this is the only level that I think might be able to take us down here, but it's not looking good for the Bloons. Oh no, they cannot do it. Hopefully this video, by the way, did a great job of explaining hero experience to you guys, letting you guys know that there are 4 camps of heroes, and they do level up at different paces. If you want to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck, make sure that you're using your hero as efficiently as you possibly can. Get them down as soon as you possibly can, and think about if you need to end up doing any sort of experience buffs to make them get up to that high level 20 by the time you need them, which is usually 98, 99, and 100. Those are by far the toughest levels in the game. If you don't have a level 20 hero by that point, it might end up being an issue. So I'm a little bit surprised at how great we're popping this bad balloon right here. I mean, look at this damage. It's not insane, but it's more than enough is what it looks like. When you use an overclock, oh my god, it just looks so insane. The arrow's just shooting across the screen like that. Holy crap. Here we go. Here we go. And finishing off the bad balloon just like that, we get that insta-monkey. Hero experience explained. All done for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.